What if I told you that the difference between you and a millionaire isn't luck, talent, or education, but simply the way you think? The journey to becoming a millionaire doesn't start with a massive bank account or flashy investments. It starts with something much more powerful, your mindset. In this video, we're going to reveal the hidden strategies millionaires use, not just to grow their wealth, but to think differently. You'll discover how they set themselves apart from the crowd, face failure, and still rise above. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to rewire your mind for success, recognize the habits that make millionaires unstoppable, and most importantly, unlock the secrets that most people never hear about. But here's the catch: only those who make it to the end will fully grasp the mindset shift needed to change their financial destiny. So stay with us, you won't want to miss a second. Welcome to Soulful Visions. If you're ready to change your mindset and transform your future, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our journey of growth. Before we talk about the strategies and actions that millionaires take, we need to address something even more crucial: belief. You see, before anyone becomes successful, they first have to believe they can be successful. It sounds simple, but this is where many people get stuck. Most of us have limiting beliefs that tell us we're not good enough or that wealth is only for certain people. These beliefs silently sabotage our efforts, holding us back without us even realizing it. But what if I told you the only thing standing between you and your dreams is your mindset? If you can change your belief system, everything else falls into place. For example, I was born into poverty, faced incredible hardships, but she always believed in her ability to rise above it. She didn't have money, connections, or the right background. What she had was an unshakable belief in her potential. And that belief pushed her to work harder, keep learning, and never give up. Before we talk about taking action, let's dig into the idea of mindset itself, specifically the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. These are two completely different ways of thinking, and they define how we approach challenges, setbacks, and success. A fixed mindset makes us believe our abilities are set in stone. People with this mindset think things like, I'm either good at this or I'm not, or there's no point in trying if I'm going to fail. When you think this way, you're limiting yourself before you even start. It becomes almost impossible to grow because you're stuck in a cycle of fear and self-doubt. On the other hand, a growth mindset is what opens the door to endless possibilities. This mindset allows you to see every challenge as an opportunity to learn and improve. Instead of thinking, I'm bad at this, you start asking, how can I get better? That simple shift in thinking makes all the difference. Now, shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset doesn't happen overnight, but there are simple steps you can take. Start by becoming aware of the limiting thoughts you have about yourself. Challenge them. Next, embrace the idea of effort. Every time you struggle, remind yourself that effort is part of the process. And lastly, surround yourself with people who encourage growth. Being around others who believe in continuous improvement helps you keep that mindset strong. Before we talk about wealth itself, let's focus on something even more important: the role of discipline and habits. You see, becoming wealthy isn't just about making big decisions or taking massive leaps. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every single day. These habits over time are what truly build success. I think of it like planting a seed. You don't get a tree overnight. You water it, you nurture it, and eventually it grows. The same goes for wealth. Small daily efforts, whether it's saving money, learning something new, or honing a skill, will compound over time. It might seem slow at first, but this consistency is what separates those who just dream of success from those who actually achieve it. Millionaires know this well. They understand that discipline isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart and staying committed to their goals, even when it's hard. Whether it's waking up early, maintaining a budget, or sticking to a routine, they build habits that keep them on track. But here's the key: self-discipline. It's the ability to stay focused on your long-term goals, even when distractions are pulling you in every direction. Millionaires don't rely on motivation alone. They rely on their habits and discipline to keep moving forward day after day. Before we talk about success, let's take a moment to understand something most people don't like to think about: failure. The truth is, failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of the journey. Every successful person has faced setbacks, sometimes more than we can imagine, but it's their ability to learn from failure that makes them stand out. I think about entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs. He was fired from the very company he created, a massive failure by most standards. But instead of giving up, he used that experience to come back even stronger, eventually leading Apple to become one of the most valuable companies in the world. Or take Elon Musk. He faced multiple failed rocket launches with SpaceX, each costing millions of dollars, but he didn't let those failures stop him. He learned from every mistake, and now SpaceX is a leader in the space industry. The key here is to embrace failure, not fear it. When you fail, it's easy to feel like it's the end, but in reality, it's just another opportunity to learn and improve. Failure teaches you what doesn't work, so you can get closer to what does work. Each setback is a stepping stone toward your goal. So instead of seeing failure as a reason to quit, start seeing it as a lesson. Millionaires understand that every failure holds valuable insights, and they use those lessons to propel themselves forward. Before we talk about building wealth, we need to address something that often makes people uncomfortable taking risks. The truth is, to reach millionaire status, you can't stay in your comfort zone. Playing it safe all the time won't lead to breakthroughs. It's the risks you take that often create the biggest opportunities for growth. But not all risks are the same. Millionaires don't take reckless risks, they take calculated risks. That means they assess the potential rewards and weigh them against the possible downsides. They don't jump into something blindly. Instead, they gather information, study the market, and make decisions based on facts and logic. Take Jeff Bezos, for example. When he left a stable job to start Amazon, it wasn't a gamble on a whim. He studied the growth of the internet and realized the potential for online retail. It was still a risk, but it was calculated. And that decision paid off massively. To assess risks wisely, start by asking yourself, what's the worst that could happen and can I handle it? Then, what's the best outcome? And is it worth the risk? Millionaires understand that the biggest rewards often come from stepping into the unknown, but they don't do it without a plan. The reality is, staying in your comfort zone keeps you in the same place. If you want to achieve extraordinary success, you have to take steps into the unfamiliar. The key is to take smart, informed risks and be willing to adapt along the way. Before we talk about the steps to becoming wealthy, let's focus on something that's often overlooked: the people you surround yourself with. Whether you realize it or not, your environment has a huge impact on your success. In fact, there's a saying that's true for almost everyone: you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I think about it: if you spend time with people who don't push themselves, who settle for less, or who always complain about life, it's likely that you'll adopt similar habits and attitudes. But when you surround yourself with driven, successful individuals, their energy rubs off on you. Their way of thinking, their habits, and their mindset influence you to aim higher. Networking plays a big role here. The more you connect with people who are successful in their fields, the more you learn. Millionaires understand that success isn't a solo journey. They actively seek out mentors, learn from those who have already achieved what they want, and build relationships with people who push them to grow. It's not just about who you know, but who you learn from. Being around successful people allows you to see how they think, how they solve problems, and how they approach challenges. It's about being in an environment that fuels your ambition, not drains it. So take a look at the people around you. Are they pushing you forward, or are they holding you back? Millionaires know that surrounding themselves with the right people is a key part of their success. Before we talk about achieving your financial goals, we need to emphasize something that many people overlook: the value of patience. In today's fast-paced world, we often expect instant results. But the truth is, millionaires don't seek overnight success, they play the long game. They understand that real wealth is built over time, not in a matter of days or weeks. Patience is key in this journey. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results. But remember, significant achievements require sustained effort and time. Each small step you take today contributes to your future success. Millionaires focus on what they can control, taking consistent actions every day, even when progress feels slow. Consistency is what compounds success. When you develop good habits and stick with them, you begin to see results. It's like investing. Regular contributions to your savings or investment accounts build wealth over time. This principle applies to every area of life, whether it's learning a new skill, starting a business, or improving your health. Millionaires also cultivate a long-term perspective. They set goals that may take years to achieve, and they stay committed regardless of the challenges they face along the way. This patience and consistency in their actions allow them to navigate ups and downs without losing sight of their vision. So as you embark on your journey to wealth, remember, stay patient, be consistent, and trust the process. The most rewarding successes often come from the efforts that are sustained over time. Before we talk about the practical steps to achieve your goals, let's explore a powerful tool that can transform your mindset: visualization. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It's about creating a mental image of your success. It's a practice that countless successful individuals swear by, and it can make a significant difference in your journey. The power of visualization lies in its ability to train your mind for success. When you visualize yourself achieving your goals, you are effectively programming your subconscious to believe it's possible. This positive thinking shifts your mindset, making you more open to opportunities and more resilient in the face of challenges. When you see yourself succeeding, you start to act in ways that align with that vision. To practice daily visualization, set aside a few minutes each day in a quiet space. Close your eyes and imagine yourself in vivid detail, achieving your goals. What does success look like for you? Feel the emotions associated with that success: the excitement, the joy, the satisfaction. The more real you make it in your mind, the more likely it is to manifest in your life. Another helpful tip is to create a vision board. Gather images and quotes that represent your goals and aspirations. Place it somewhere you'll see it every day. This visual reminder keeps your goals front and center, reinforcing your commitment to achieving them. Remember, visualization is not a magic trick. It's a tool that works best when combined with action. As you visualize success, pair it with the consistent efforts we discussed earlier. By doing so, you align your mindset with your actions, setting the stage for your dreams to become a reality. As we wrap up, remember this: if you want to become a millionaire, you must first change the way you think. Your mindset is the foundation of your success, and by adopting the principles we discussed today, you can start your journey toward wealth and fulfillment. Every great achievement begins with a single step. So why wait? Take that first step today by embracing a millionaire mindset. Visualize your success, surround yourself with the right people, and commit to consistency and patience. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who could use a boost in their journey. Don't forget to subscribe to Soulful Visions for more inspiring content that will help you transform your life. Together, let's cultivate the mindset that leads to extraordinary success. Thank you for watching, and remember, your path to greatness starts now.